Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's DigiWitchnesday vlog. Today, this vlog is a bit special because I had specifically asked my friends and followers on Instagram to share topics with me, topics on which they would like me to talk about in today's DigiWitchnesday vlog. So one of the first topics I received was from Shreya, and she said, why don't you talk about the need to use good grammar and correct spellings in your communication. This is something very important, but it is slowly losing ground. It is slowly losing its importance, and we see a lot of errors in grammar and spellings everywhere. Whether we are reading online publications or we are even reading, paperback books. So I decided that yes, this is what I'm going to talk about this week, and here it goes. Why are we seeing typos, grammatical errors, and in places where we least expect to see them? So, why is this happening? Most of the time, it is need for speed. We are rushing. We live in such a dynamic world where everything is happening in matter of seconds. So whether it's a breaking news update you see on any of the leading news publications online and you see spelling errors over there, or on an Instagram post or a tweet, it is because we are in a hurry to just write it and hit send. Secondly, another reason for seeing a lot of grammatical errors and spelling errors is the lack of grasp of the particular language. And I'm not just talking about English correspondence here, it could be any language. Now that we know it is the need for speed and lack of grasp that majorly cause spelling and grammatical errors. Now let's look at how can a wrong spelling or a wrong grammar application can hurt your communication. One of the biggest and foremost issues is losing credibility. When somebody is reading a correspondence in the form of an email, a message, a letter, anything from you, and there lies, a mistake in grammar or spelling, you tend to lose credibility immediately. That is okay in informal communication, but it is not okay in formal communication. Just imagine you are talking to a client, and that is at one moment, that message you're exchanging with a client, and you need to land that particular deal. And you are in such a hurry that you don't see what you're sending, and you just hit send, and there is an error lying right there. Even if you correct it in the next sentence, it shows that you are not, you're not patient enough. You're not really taking the time to check what you're sending. That is not just patience, that is also a responsible behavior to check what you're sending first. How can you steer clear of these kinds of mistakes and ensure that your credibility stays in place? One of the first and foremost things to do anything right is intent. You need to feel from the bottom of your heart. You need to feel that I need to send something which is completely fine, it is error free, and it conveys the right message. Second, revision. Always revise before you hit send. If you're revising a small text, a tweet, a post for Instagram, or a small message that is small enough, take that time to just check what you have written once more and then hit send. Many times what happens is when you have written something, it could be a small text or it could be a large text running into thousands of words. When you're revising it, you tend to read the mistakes as correct, spellings or grammar, because that is how you have written it. So in your mind, when you're reading the wrong sentence, you're actually reading it correctly because that is how you meant it to be. So it is always a good practice to have someone look at your work before you hit send, but many of us, we cannot afford that. We cannot have somebody continuously checking our work before you send it out. So if you do send it out, if you do post something and somebody comes back that, hey, you have an error in this place, this particular spelling or grammar, please do not be defensive. Please do not be offended, acknowledge the fact, accept it, acknowledge it, go ahead, hit edit post, edit the message if it is editable, and just move on. And of course, thank them. And you can always use software like Grammarly, but also with Grammarly, do not trust it blindly, because many a times it does go on and correct something that changes the entire meaning of the sentence. So how does right grammar and spelling help you? It makes you more credible. It shows that you respect the person, the receiver's time, and you respect them. And finally, it shows that you know what you know very well. People judge by grammar or spelling or pronunciation, and I'm not just talking about English, in any language. So just if you are not sure about what you're saying, if you're not confident about it, just give them a disclaimer if need be, and then just go ahead. They will appreciate you for your humility and confidence, but do not be confident and say or write the wrong things. So that is not really very good. So that's all from me. This has been a particularly long video, but thank you for being here. Please do like, comment, and share this video if you found it useful. And please do mention any topic that you would like me to talk about here in the comments, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time, take care, stay safe. Bye bye.